Hello, and I'm Bill. I'm President and CEO of Kudzu Health and Safety, based in Colonial Heights, Virginia, with services throughout Virginia and North Carolina. Today is it's a February day, so I got my coat on. It's a little chilly. It's rained today, so things are a little wet. But I'm doing a playground inspection, and I thought I would just show you just a couple things that you may want to look at on your own playground to make sure it's safe for the kids. Because quite honestly, this one's really good. It gets checked every year by me. They have very few problems, if any at all. But those playgrounds out in the communities, at the schools, they quite honestly could use some help. So, some things you want to look for. Number one, probably the easiest thing to do, is to go up to them and check all those bolts. So when I do a playground inspection, I ensure that I touch and try to turn each and every bolt, nut, screw to make sure it's securely fastened. So we're going to go here to this and we're going to just check some. I've already checked these, okay? So just to kind of show you how we're touching each and every one of these to ensure that it cannot be turned. Okay? I've already done that on this whole playground and have found all the bolts to be tight. However, many times I find that the bolts are not tight, and that can cause a strangulation hazard, which happens to be the biggest cause of death on playgrounds in America. Biggest cause of injury is falls. We're going to check all the painted surfaces to make sure that the paint is not cracked, chipped. There's no rust showing through, because all that damages the metal. Okay, now this is kind of, like I said, a nice playground. It's well kept. They have a couple belt swings here. No more than 2 swings in a bay, which is appropriate. But we also want to check out what these swings here. We want to check out a couple things. Number one, what about the chain links? Are they rusted? Are they breaking through? Sometimes, especially down here at the bottom, you'll see that they're breaking. They have these nice U-bolts on here. But if they have the S-clamps, you should not be able to fit a dime between the opening and the S-clamp. If you can, it's too wide, can cause strangulation. Check, make sure everything is fastened securely, and in this one it is, okay? And if you don't have this nice flexible rubberish hard plastic seat, if you're using the wooden seats, you want to replace those, because they can cause more problems than they're worth. Sliding boards. Real quickly, if your sliding board is attached to the play equipment like this one is, okay, you want to make sure that there's no rough surfaces where the kids grab or touch. You also want to make sure that there's no cracks or damage to the slides area itself. And to make sure that there is plenty of space between the end of the slide exit and anything else that's there. Rule of thumb, or regulation of thumb. If the slide is less than 4 feet tall, the exit for that slide, such as here, has to be at 11 inches or lower. If the slide is above 4 feet, somewhere between 7 and 15 inches for that. If it's not that, then it can cause a hazard. The exit area is somewhere between 6 and 8 feet long, depending on the type of slide. Again, quick overview on some things to look at. Certainly give us a call if you want us to come out and check out your area. We'll be glad to do that. And thank you very much.